How's it going, everybody? The Iceman here on the Iceman's Return YouTube channel, the Iceman Wrestling Network, here on this Saturday, August 1st, 2015. And yeah, yesterday we lost another great wrestling legend in the world of professional wrestling. Once again, Roddy Piper, who passed away at the age 61 from cardiac arrest. Just another one. We just lost Dusty Rhodes a few months ago, and it just keeps on. It just keeps on happening. When you're a wrestling fan like myself for so many years, there's many of you out there that have watched wrestling from the 70s or the 80s on up. Guys that were involved in professional wrestling, the way Bill Apter was, who was close to many of these wrestling legends throughout the years, throughout their careers, whether it be when they first came up and started in territorial promotions or moved on up. It hits you hard. They were our real life heroes growing up. I mean, for me, Dusty Rhodes was like, he was so entertaining. He had this personality that just caught my eye, and it just latched onto you. And Roddy Piper was one of the guys that I first can remember that was so great on the mic. He was one of the best heels there ever was in the business. Very controversial. He did a lot for the world of professional wrestling. Heck, he main evented WrestleMania 1. Yeah, Roddy Piper is just another star that makes us suffer once again. And, in the last 10 years, there's been so many guys that you've latched onto and you just really love to watch. I mean, Dusty Rhodes was a big hit for myself. Eddie Guerrero was a huge hit for me. I was a big fan of Eddie Guerrero. And then the incident with Chris Benoit, another one. But we've lost so many. We just recently lost Buddy Landel. We lost Tommy Rogers. There's just, the list just keeps growing and growing. And a lot of it's just not from always natural causes. I mean, Roddy Piper had been battling illnesses for many years, and finally his heart just gave out. And a lot of people say, well, why are so many people in the world of wrestling passing away so soon? There's a lot of reasons. Some reasons are because of the use of steroids, which steroids ultimately down the road can cause brain deterioration, cancer. But, all these passings, aren't linked to steroids. Some are. Many aren't. But it's tough being a wrestling fan today when all those superstars that you grew up with, that you looked up to, that were your heroes, are, passing away one by one. And it's like you lost a best friend. It really is. Because you watch them on a weekly basis for the most part. They became part of you. They became part of your weekly routine. Um, how many of you out there, you know, were out doing something and you had to get home in time to watch your favorite wrestling show because you didn't want to miss it because your favorite superstars were on there? I know I was one of them. Um, yeah, it's definitely a sad day in the world of wrestling. Roddy Piper was an integral part of making wrestling as big as it is today. Uh, he was a big part in making other stars bigger. He was just a man that advanced the industry. And I I am truly going to miss this man. And I was just recently on YouTube as early as 6 o'clock this morning, and I was just watching a lot of old videos, promos and whatnot, and segments with Roddy Piper. And when you're watching this stuff, it brings a smile. It definitely does, and it brings back a lot of memories, a lot of things that you forgot about, and it refreshed your mind, and uh, it brought you back to a day where things were like there was never a problem in the world, as long as you could watch your favorite superstar. So again, another huge loss in the world of professional wrestling yesterday. We'll never forget you, Roddy Piper. Rest in peace. And to let you know that all us wrestling fans all around the world, you'll always be in our heart. Peace out, everybody.